If the Ottomans had captured Vienna in 1529, it would have had dramatic implications for Europe. However, the significance of this from a religious perspective would relate less to Islam and much more to the Protestant Reformation. The 95 Theses had been published only 12 years previously, and many in Europe were beginning to question Catholicism. If the Habsburgs were defeated in Vienna, it would have dramatically hindered Spanish control over Central Europe and made them much less able to resist the Reformation. Controlling Vienna, the Ottomans would have to wait to wrap up their defeat of Hungary, which in our timeline took several decades after the Siege of Vienna. After this, the Ottomans might realize their greatest rivals are Poland, Lithuania in the north, and the Spanish and Italians in the south, and they could do more to counter these powers by tacitly supporting Protestantism in Germany. With Protestantism already popular in the Germanic world, and by the mid-16th century it already dominated northern Europe. Also, Hungary converted to a Protestant denomination by the end of the 16th century in our timeline, and this only stopped due to Habsburg repression. While Christian Ottoman janissaries were taken through slavery, the Ottomans might realize the benefits of having a similar branch of their army made up of Protestants fighting as Protestants in opposition to Catholicism. And while the Spanish attempt to resist the Ottomans, they'd find themselves subject to further losses of territory from the Dutch in the Netherlands and loss of naval power to the English during the Anglo-Spanish War. Realizing the seriousness of the situation, the Spanish might reach out to their only large Catholic ally in Europe, Poland. If Spain and Poland were to combine their forces and strike hard at the Ottomans, they could perhaps regain their foothold over southeastern Europe, and maybe go on to reassert control over the larger region. Check the comments if you're interested in part 2 of this alternative history series.